Do you feel this? Do you feel my vibes right now? Going for those classic holiday vibes right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you girls what my top, I think there's 13 fragrances here because you know I can't stick to top 10. I can't conform, I have to go more. So there's 13 fragrances here. These are what put me in the holiday spirit, and literally, guys, every single one of these fragrances are the epitome of a holiday fragrance, at least to me. Most of them are quite sweet and warming and cozy and a bit spicy even. Like most of the fragrances in here have a little bit of a spice to them, which is, in my opinion, what a holiday fragrance should be. Obviously, it's totally up to you, but in my opinion, when I think of a holiday scent, I think of sweet, warm, spicy, that gets you like into that holiday vibe. So I just really quickly want to say something. I really want to like reiterate how much I appreciate you guys, because I've had a weird weekend. I've had quite a bad weekend actually. And like I went into a bit of like a dark place, and the way that I got out of it was by realizing that there are so many incredible people like supporting me on my channel. So I know I'm getting a little bit deep right now, but I just wanted to say I can't thank you guys enough for your beautiful, beautiful kind words and support towards me. It truly means the world. It makes the biggest difference in my life. Like I said, I had a really bad weekend, and the thing that kind of pulled me out of it was knowing that I have the most incredible people supporting me, believing in me, trusting me, and I could literally get emotional, but it's true. So I just wanted to quickly say that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Let's get into this epic list. So coming in at number 13, I have a fragrance from Tom Ford, and this one definitely puts me into that holiday vibe. This is Tom Ford's Noir Parfum. Now this one, oh, this is such a sexy scent. This is very ambery. It's sweet and spicy and salty as well. There's amber, there's vanilla, there's something called kulfi, which is a dessert, and it's just incredible. But I have to say, this one to me isn't too desserty or gourmandy. It's the perfect balance. There is a real sexiness in here. Like I said, there's that sweet but salty, but amberiness, and it's just absolutely incredible. And there's definitely a spice in here as well. So Tom Ford Noir Parfum definitely puts me in that holiday mode, and I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot. It's so annoying though, because in Australia, we're in summer. Like you wouldn't tell right now, but we're actually in summer, and I can't wear some of the super heavy fragrances in this list. I have to stick to the more lighter ones, but I can probably get away with Tom Ford Noir Parfum. So coming in at my number 12 is a fragrance that maybe some people wouldn't typically call a holiday fragrance, but to me, it just screams holiday events, like Christmas event in a beautiful gown. This is Frederic Malle's Superstitious. Now, you guys know I recently got this, and oh my god, it is the most unique fragrance in my collection. If you don't know how this smells, definitely go and smell it. It is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, that's for sure. I didn't think that I would like a scent like this, but I'm really glad that I have it in my collection, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it. Now, this is extremely aldehydic. So if you don't know what aldehydes smell like, they're in Chanel No. 5. It's that very kind of like powdery, soapy. They're very hard to explain. They're quite sparkly as well. But in here, the aldehydes to me are just so incredible. This smells like Audrey Hepburn would wear this fragrance. Like this smells to me like Audrey Hepburn with a red lip and a black dress, and she just looks phenomenal, and she pairs it with this scent. So like I said, it's very aldehydic, so you definitely have to like aldehydes, and I definitely get a beautiful jasmine note following the aldehydes. There's also rose in here, but I don't get the rose. I just get very cold aldehydes mixed with the jasmine, and there's a little bit of a dirtiness in here as well, which I love. I think that's from the incense. So Superstitious from Frederic Malle. Like I said, it's definitely not a safe blind buy, you guys. I would never tell you to blind buy that, because it's not going to be for everyone, but I personally love it, and I cannot wait to wear it. Like definitely for like a extravagant Christmas party. Not that I'm going to any of them, but that's definitely what I would wear if I was. So coming in at my number 11, this is Gallagher Fragrances Rosé All Day. Now I have to say, if you're watching this video and you love gourmands, you want to try out and experience every single gourmand that the world has to offer, you need this fragrance. You 100% need Rosé All Day. Do you know why? mouth-watering. And the best thing about this fragrance is that it is really, really unique. Like, I have never smelled anything like this in my life. It is absolutely incredible. There is rose in here, sweet, sugary, honey, plum. There's a definite like breadiness in the background of this fragrance. In the background of this fragrance. And I said it in my video, it's got like a muffin vibe. Like, it's almost like a sweet cinnamon honey muffin in a bottle. Like, that's literally what this fragrance is. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's sugary, it's just absolutely stunning. Like I said, if you like gourmands, you need this. You 100% need this fragrance. So Rosé All Day from Gallagher Fragrances is my number 11. Okay, so coming in at my number 10, wait, 13, 12, 11, yes. Coming in at number 10, I have Giorgio Armani's Rose Derby from the Armani Privé. Now, I've talked about this one quite a lot, but to me, this definitely puts me in like holiday mode. Like, I smell it, and this is like luxury holiday. Like, this is like my dream holiday festive season in a bottle. Rose Derby, if you don't know how it smells, it is a beautiful oriental spiced rose, and it is just incredible. To me, this literally smells like luxury in a bottle. It is one of the very few fragrances that actually smells equivalent to its price tag. I know a lot of fragrances are very expensive, but they don't really smell that expensive. This one smells like luxury. So it's rose, it's oud in here, but I much more get the oud in the background. To me personally, I get an oriental spiced rose, there's patchouli, and there's also vanilla, which you definitely get this beautiful vanilla note in the dry down, and it never goes too sweet, which is why I love this scent, because if I want a rose oud combination that's really sweet and gourmand, I go for Oud Bouquet from Lancome. But if I want something more kind of luxurious and a little bit more like sexy and sensual, I go for Rose Derby. So Rose Derby from Armani Privé definitely puts me into that holiday mode. Nazamados, my hair just looks like shit right now, guys. I'm sorry, I went to the gym and it's dirty, so that's why it's in a ponytail. I'm very sorry right now. This is Nazamado's Bata Andar. Now, I've talked about this one quite a lot. It's a unisex fragrance, and it's just, honestly, I should scratch that. Probably all of these fragrances in this list could be unisex. I don't really believe in the label of man and women. Like, I just think wear whatever the hell that you want to wear, but Bata Andar, it's incredible. But I do think, if I'm going to be honest with the women that are watching right now, this takes a certain type of woman to wear it. Like, you've got to be really into your fragrances and really confident, and you've got to like a little bit more like of those unisex and very weird, wacky, creative fragrances, because Bata Andar smells like whiskey. This smells like whiskey with some sweetness. There's a little kind of like bitterness, like this sour bitterness in there. It smells so realistic. Like, it literally smells like whiskey with oak in the background, some sweetness, and a little bit of, like I said, that kind of sour bitterness from like when you take the first sip of alcohol. There's that in here. It's like that punch. So Bata Andar from Nazamato, definitely check it out if that appeals to you. But like I said, this one's a weird creative scent, so not everybody is going to like that one. Coming in at my number 8 is a fragrance that I haven't spoken about for a very long time, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't wear this often enough. I love the way it smells. I love opening the cap and smelling it, but I don't wear it enough. But this fragrance I'm definitely going to be pulling out now that it's like the holiday festive season, because this beauty smells just incredible, especially for the holiday season. Now, this is from Mugler. This is from their Mirror Mirror collection, and it is called Mirror of Majesties. And oh, you guys, this is incredible. This is a spicy jasmine scent. There is jasmine, there's amber, there's cardamom, there's coriander in here, but it's just, trust me, I freaking hate coriander in my food, but it actually smells incredible in fragrances. So coriander, cardamom, amber, and jasmine. To be honest, with what I get the most is a very spicy ambery jasmine scent. So just imagine like a spiced amber jasmine in a bottle. This is it. And can we talk about how beautiful that juice color is? But honestly, guys, if you like Mugler's Alien and if you like oriental ambery sort of scents, there's no way that you would not like this one. It is absolutely phenomenal. This fragrance really is amazing, and like I said, I need to wear this one more, and it's definitely one that I could wear because it's not too warm. This isn't a warm amber scent. This is kind of like a kind of like a cold amber scent with that jasmine and that spice. It's just absolutely amazing. As well, if you like Ombre Nuit from Christian Dior, you'd also love this one. Number 7. Coming in at my number 7, I think I can just hold this bottle up. Yeah, this is Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Baccarat Rouge 540. I feel like, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I love this, but I feel like it's getting very, very popular. Like, this has so much hype around it, this fragrance, and it's very popular. Like, I'm not going to lie, I smell this one where I live, and I live in a really small city, so that's kind of crazy. Like, this fragrance is getting very like popular and very hyped. So if you want to smell uber unique and different and special, I definitely wouldn't go for this one, but it's amazing. I can't deny that it is an amazing fragrance, and if you don't know how it smells, it's actually very unique, and it's kind of hard to explain how this fragrance actually smells. But you guys, if you watch like cooking shows, you know how they put that like spun sugar on like desserts, and you know it looks like a bird's nest or something? You know what I'm saying. You see where I'm going with this. That's what this fragrance smells like. It's like that really light, bouncy, sugary kind of scent, but it's very light. Like there's an airiness to this fragrance with that sweet sugar. Like it's very, very sweet, but it has this airy bounciness to it, which makes it really unique in my opinion. So it doesn't smell syrupy, thick and heavy and sweet. It smells light and bouncy, but still very sweet, if that makes any sense. And it's a weird one. Like, you can spray it so many times and you can put your nose up to it and you may not really smell it that much, but trust me, you need like 2 sprays of this and it will last all day and it will project like an absolute monster. This almost projects too much in my opinion. Like, whenever I wear it, I feel a little uncomfortable, like everyone can smell me, but whatever. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. My number 6 is from Galen. We had to have a Galen in here because you guys know my favorite house ever is Galen, and this is Spiritueuse Double Vanille, and this one, so heavenly, you guys. This is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances ever, of life, ever, hands down. And you know why? Because this doesn't smell too gourmand. It doesn't smell too heavy or too sweet or too thick. It is incredibly sexy. This is a sexy, sexy vanilla. This is some sexy juice in here. It is a vanilla, but it's not too sweet or too gourmand or too warm and cozy like most vanilla scents are. This is a sexy vanilla. It has vanilla and rum and pink pepper. They are the 3 most prominent notes that I smell. I get a real boozy vanilla that isn't too sweet, and I get this real like pepperiness, like that pink pepper kind of note that's in there. It's incredible. I love it so much, and it is perfect for the holiday season. So this is one that I'll be wearing because, like I said, it's not too heavy, so I can definitely wear this one as well. It's so good. Spiritueuse Double Vanille from Galen. I've talked about this now time after time after time, and I feel like I can just hold up the bottle. You guys already know. I'm not going to go into it too much. Oh, I've got it the wrong way. There we go. Marketing. I don't have to go into it. You guys know it. This fragrance is incredible. It is Maison Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Perfect. If there is a scent that reminds me of the holidays, it is Oud Bouquet. It is so much sweetness. This is like gourmand heaven. It is a syrupy rose with praline and vanilla, and there's oud in the background, and it's just absolutely amazing. It's a bit woody, a bit smoky. It's just incredible. If I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I don't really get too much like woodiness or smokiness. On my skin, I really just get so much sweetness that it's almost overwhelming, but I absolutely love it, and I will never be without this in my collection. So Oud Bouquet, I've also mentioned it on my channel. This is my biggest compliment getter, but perfect for the holiday season. It is just a rose with a blanket of sweetness just wrapped around it. It's very enveloping, very sticky, very sweet and syrupy, and I love it. So Oud Bouquet from Lancome is an amazing fragrance for the holidays. So yes, my number 4. My number 4 again is a fragrance that I love. I love this one so much, and again, I will never be without this in my collection. It is Chanel's Coco Noir. This one to me is like perfect, like absolutely the perfect holiday fragrance, but maybe for somebody that's a little bit more conservative and doesn't really like their like sweet, heavy, syrupy fragrances, this is for you. If you like Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel, I'm pretty sure, like I'm quite certain that you would like this one, because Coco Noir to me is like the darker, more mysterious, older sister of Coco Mademoiselle. It's more resinous, it's more oriental, it has rose and patchouli, like a really juicy wet rose and patchouli with that beautiful like resinous quality to it, and there's some sweetness anchored in the base of this fragrance. Like there's vanilla, I'm pretty sure, there's sandalwood, there's a lot going on in the base, but it's just amazing. Like I love this scent so much. Oriental, spicy, sweet, resinous, amazing fragrance. So Coco Noir from Chanel, definitely one of the ones that I will be wearing for the holiday season. My number 3 is a fragrance that I feel like is going to be in so many different people's holiday lists, because this one is an icon and it's been around for a while, and it's just an amazing fragrance, and it literally embodies the holidays. Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. This is the epitome of the holiday season. The holiday festive season, Tobacco Vanille is basically it. It is a beautiful tobacco and vanilla scent. The tobacco is quite dry. Like to me, Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, it's a very dry and dusty kind of fragrance. It has that dry tobacco with the delicious like creamy vanilla, but it also has cacao in here, which, like I said, I've said this before, I feel like people don't talk about that, but for me personally, I really get like this dusty milky cacao in the background, and that's, I feel, what gives it that like kind of dry dusty quality. It also smells like cloves and vanilla. It's just amazing. So Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, definitely perfect for the holiday season. If you don't know that fragrance, you're living under a rock, because everybody knows it. So my number 2 is a fragrance that also features tobacco and vanilla, but this fragrance smells totally different. This is Perfumes de Malle Herod. Again, I've talked about this one quite a lot, but these two fragrances, funny enough, they feature tobacco and vanilla, but to me, they couldn't be more different. Like, to me, they couldn't be more different if they tried. Tobacco Vanille is a lot more dry and dusty and that clove spice kind of going on. Whereas Herod to me is, it is so syrupy. There's like it's a syrupy vanilla with like cherry. Like I 100% feel like there is cherry in this fragrance. Like to me, vanilla with syrupy cherry and like tobacco like way in the background. Like to me personally, I don't really get too much tobacco in here. Like I said, vanilla with syrupy cherry vibes. Like it almost smells like cherry like cough syrup, but in the best way possible. Like don't take that wrong. Don't think that that's an insult, but it's in a good way. That is Perfumes de Malle Herod. This one is marketed towards men, but that is total no. It is seriously a unisex fragrance. Honestly, everything is unisex. Don't steer away from fragrances that say man or woman. Just wear whatever you want. So my number 1, coming in at my number 1, is one from Christian Dior, and this is Fève Delicious, the oh so famous Fève Delicious. Now, I love it so much. I told you guys in one of my videos that this scent had to grow on me, and it totally did. This fragrance had to grow on me. I didn't love it when I first smelled it. I liked it, but I wasn't too impressed by it. But the more and more that I wore it, the more and more that I fell in love with this scent, and I love it. I truly, truly love Fève Delicious. If you can see, I've actually made like a little baby dent, which is hard to do in my collection, to make a little dent in something. It's pretty difficult. So Fève Delicious, how does it smell? To me, it's holidays in a bottle. This is my holidays. This is like a blanket of sweetness that's just wrapped around you, like your family's giving you a big hug, which sounds really lame, but that's kind of what it smells like to me. It's tonka, it's cherry, it's vanilla, it's caramel, it's very powdery. There is a real powderiness to this fragrance, which in my opinion is what saves it from being too heavy, too syrupy, too thick. I feel like the powderiness kind of lifts it up a little bit and stops it from being, like I said, too much of those like gourmand notes. There is a real powderiness in here that really lifts it up. So Fève Delicious from Christian Dior is my number 1 for the holiday season. I'm definitely going to be wearing this and I love it. that is it. That is my top 13 fragrances for the holidays for you women out there. If you want to just wear a fragrance that embodies the holiday festive season, these were my recommendations. So thank you girls so much for watching this video. Like I said, I really appreciate your support and your love. Like I said, I had a bad weekend and I'm really grateful for you guys. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.